Congratulations! Your loan is conditionally approved. A SunWest loan originator is always on top of her approvals, no matter where she is. Break free with Morgan.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Mike Savino. We're still months away from the U.S. Supreme Court weighing in on whether or not the CFPB's budget is constitutional. But we have new developments today, as a panel of judges is taking issue with a ruling that found that the funding scheme is illegal. The Second Circuit Court says that it cannot find any support for the view that the CFPB's budget is unconstitutional, as another court ruled last year. In fact, the judges say that the Supreme Court has determined that Congress can hand over its power of the purse as long as members vote to do so. This will only add to the confusion until the Supreme Court issues its own opinion. Thursday's ruling only applies for the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, but it does not apply to the Fifth Circuit and its decision that the budget is unconstitutional. Thursday's case involved enforcement action that the CFPB took against a law firm for debt collectors. In other news, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates by another quarter point Wednesday, marking 9 straight meetings with an increase. But Chairman Jerome Powell says that the Open Market Committee is taking a more conservative approach after the Silicon Valley and Signature Bank closures earlier this month. In fact, the committee plans to pass one more hike in May and then pause. It seems banks are already having a lower appetite for lending.
What I heard was a significant number of people saying that they anticipated there would be some tightening of credit conditions, and that would really have the same effects as our policies do.
So what does this mean for the mortgage industry? The Fed's decision drew a mixed reaction, with some, like industry attorney Marty Green, saying that the Fed appears to be continuing its stance to last month's music, not fully aware that the tune is vastly different today. Green's worried that the hike will push the economy into a recession, but the NBA's Mike Frattantoni says that the Fed's decisions indicate we may be near the peak on inflation, and the Fed's efforts seem to be bringing home prices back to balance. That should help home buyers, especially since the NBA still thinks mortgage rates will come down later this year. Coming up, 2 data companies say the FTC is completely wrong about their planned merger.
Tired of turndowns and wasting 25 basis points or more on slow and manual loan processing? Divorce your processor and break free with Morgan Chat AI. There are no bad deals or tough loans, only deserving families that need AI-driven fast and accurate service. We treat every client fairly and with empathy. AI that understands how you feel.
I am Morgan. I get you.
In other news, Intercontinental Exchange and Black Knight are defending their planned merger, saying that they've already addressed the FTC's concerns. ICE even says that the FTC is challenging a business combination that will never be. The FTC is taking action to block the deal because it's worried a merger of the 2 data companies would lead to higher costs for lenders and for home buyers. But ICE notes in a filing this week that the 2 companies have agreed to sell Black Knight's Empower loan origination system to Canadian-based Constellation Software. Meanwhile, Black Knight says that a strong competition remains among companies that sell loan origination systems, and the merger would simply mean a more efficient company that could offer services at a lower price. And finally, do you know someone who has left a mark on the mortgage industry, one that will last for years to come? Then they might be just what we're looking for in our Legends of Lending. We're seeking nominations for pros who have improved the industry or who've helped make the journey to homeownership easier. Nominees must be at least 40 years old and have a minimum of 15 years of experience in the industry. Honorees will be recognized in an upcoming issue of Mortgage Banker magazine. The deadline is April 7th. Just go to nmplink.com/legendsoflending to submit a nomination. We'll be right back with what else is interesting today.
Join us at Mortgage Star, where women come together to celebrate and raise each other up while creating connections that will last a lifetime. Attend Mortgage Star in New Orleans on July 12th and stay an extra day to join us at the Ultimate Mortgage Expo.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. A Colorado congressman wants to create a special exemption to occupancy requirements for home equity conversion mortgages, or HECMs. Representative Joe Neguse says that owners of homes destroyed by wildfires are facing foreclosures because federal law allows lenders to act if owners don't live in their home for a period of a year. Neguse says homes destroyed in 2021's Marshall Fire could take up to 2 years to repair, yet he's hearing from constituents who are facing foreclosures. Now he wants the FHA to update federal requirements to the 1-year rule and create an exemption in cases of natural disasters. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.